Landing Key. My YouTube username is Fishing Poles and Golfing Holes. I figured I'd start it off. I love to fish and love to golf, and I'm just a really outdoor person. But my channel is hopefully going to grow mostly as a fishing channel. So I figured I'd do my first video on my tackle bag and how it is organized. And this is, keep in mind that this is all bass fishing right now. No trout or anything. I'll do a later video on that. Yeah, so let's dive right in. I have a Plano Guide Series medium-sized tackle bag. It's pretty compact. Got about 5 zippers and then a larger pocket. And so yeah, let's do my top water first. I have a lot of frogs and things. I have right here 2 old head and chugger spooks from the 70s, I believe. My grandpa gave these to me. He'd catch stuff on topwater plugs in Lake Mead all day. Then I have a white Copper's Life Target frog. I have 2 different shades of green in the coppers as well. And these are all 2 1/4 inch. They all have white belly. This is a fluorescent green, and this is more of a darker matte green. They have the same colored skirts though. Okay, and then I have a Hunker Frog in the tea green color, or green tea. It's got those legs that move. And it's very lifelike action. I've caught quite a few fish on it. It's got the lunker hunt right there, as you can see. Pretty lifelike. And then I have also an old school, pretty cool jitterbug in the black leopard color. That's a pretty good bait. I don't use it that often, only in certain places at certain times in certain weather conditions. And here's also a pretty old school hula popper. It's popper, but it's got a bit of a different design. This is also in the black leopard color. Like that bait. And last thing in my top water frogs is a Rebel Bullfrog. And I've caught quite a few fish on this, including a 5-pound largemouth bass. It's pretty lifelike. It shakes and makes a lot of noise on top of the water. It's great for walking, cover a lot of water, nearly half a foot to a foot when it's walking, so that's great. Okay, moving on. Just open up my big pocket here. We'll go over some attractants. I have some Bio Edge Nightcrawler Potion fish attractant here. They have a bunch of attractants at Bass Pro. I just picked this up for some Senkos one day that I would use on it, and it did work. So, great stuff. Then I have some Bass Dynasty Extra Sticky Formula Bluegill Scent Bass Attractant. And man, does this stuff work. I fish in a lake about an hour away. We take camping trips up there. It's an RV park, but it has a huge lake in it, about 7 acres. Or not huge, but you know, small lake in it. And the bass in there just gorge themselves on the bluegill. So this works really well, especially with this kind of a bait, anything bluegill like. So yeah, great attractant. And then I have just some regular old fishing floats in there for whenever I need them, also known as bobbers. And then this, of course, I have another color in it. It's the fluorescent bluegill color, but this is the I believe it's the, oh gosh, natural blue pumpkin seed color. Yeah. And it's a sunfish. It's top water, so that's pretty cool. It acts just like a frog. As you can see, it has the 2 hooks right there. So when the bass, it's hollow, so when the bass bites down on it, you can set the hook. This covers a foot to 2 feet of water when you walk it in the water. So it's a great bait. I loved using it, and it actually won at iCast for New Product Showcase winner this past year. So it's a great bait. And then I have here my plastics case. This is a very important case because I also have some stuff in here that I don't normally use for plastics. So let's go over worms first. This is a really nice custom-made worm. It's got a blade right there, spinner, beads, set hooks, and got a nice green pumpkin color to it with black flakes. I actually just found this at that lake I was talking about. I never bought it, but it's a nice bait. It catches fish. Okay, I also found this one with it. This is a green pumpkin with red and black flake. Just Senko. And then, of course, I have creature baits, such as a couple of lizards here. And I have a ton of baby brush hogs. This is just one of them. And the rest is, this is a swimming dinger from Yum. It's just a Senko, but it's got the tail on there. Swims. And the rest is just Senkos, except for this old robo type worm, kind of like a robo worm. Swims, goes crazy in the water. Great bait. The rest is just regular old Senkos. Like that. So, yeah, those are the worms I have, or creature baits and lizards and all that. And then I have also in here about 10 of just 4/0 extra wide gap Gamakatsu hooks. These are great. They just allow for a better hook set for me, especially with the 5-inch, 6-inch Senkos that I use. They're a great bass hook, and I also use them when fishing with live bluegill to hook them through the bottom lip and out the nostril. It works great. Okay, and in here I have some quite a few crappie jigs. Made a mess there. They're just small feathered jigs for crappie, bluegill, smaller panfish. And so yeah, those are a great little bait. Then I have a topwater mouse, old head and crazy crawler. Gosh, this thing's crazy old. It's got the little tail. It's from like maybe the 50s, 60s, and it jiggles in the water kind of like a jitterbug. And then I have 2 of these. These are just crawlers, or crayfish, crawfish. They can imitate almost anything. I have red with black flake and red with blue flake. Caught a few fish on these. They're great baits. Fish them around cover, especially wood or rock. Then I have a water dog type lizard thing. I just hooked with a 4/0. And then I have a little crappie jig here. Just yellow plastic. Okay. Oh man, these are not cooperating. Dang it. Just put the crappie jigs in there. Okay. Alright, sorry for the long video, guys. It's probably going to be a 15-minute video. But, anyways, here I have a perch type colored, yellow perch type colored with a black stripe down the middle. Another head and chugger spook, topwater plug. I have 2 chili craw colored crankbaits. Work great in fall around reeds or structure, wood, cover, rock, anything. They work. They're great. And then I have a bass pattern crankbait and a frog pattern crankbait. I have 2 different colors of Rebel Crick Hopper. Great to use around reeds and stuff, get you a great topwater hit. And last box I have in here is kind of a miscellaneous. As you can see, I have this Perch Swimbait Z9R from Bass Pro Shops, and I have the bluegill scent on this. Works great. And then I have that just in a different color, in the female perch. And then I also keep my jigs in here. I have a Strike King 2 grade football jig with a, oh gosh, what are these called? River bug, that's it, and watermelon flake, red flake, as a trailer. Great little jig. And I have the same, but instead of an orange flake in the jig, it has a green flake. And then my last jig is a Strike King 2 grade swim jig in the bluegill pattern. So, yep, that works great too. And then, of course, I have a culprit spinnerbait. I have quite a few of these. They're just not all in this tackle bag, with 2 silver spinners. Great bait, works great. Covers a lot of water. It's a nice moving bait. So yeah, I enjoy this. And then I only have one chatterbait. It's an orange and black chatterbait. It came with the little swimming shad, orange shad trailer right there. Great chatterbait. Makes a lot of ruckus in the water. Great for windy days. Okay. Set those to the side. And then all that's left in the main pocket is my plastics. So first off, I have some watermelon seed pattern baby brush hogs from Zoom. Great bait. I usually use them as trailers or just straight hook them. And they work great around brush and cover. Next I have some river bugs. These are what I use on my jigs as trailers, in the watermelon red flake color, and just some Bass Pro Shops Tournament Series trailers. Then I have 4 different types of yum worms. I have the thumping dinger, which I use in Oklahoma when I go down there. Great little farm pond lure. Gosh, you get that thing up to the weeds and they just attack it. You can see it there. Got the little swimming tail on it. They bite the tail right off. And I got that in the green pumpkin neon color. And then I have some chartreuse pepper, just dingers, regular Senkos. And then I have June bug colored dingers from Yum, Senkos again. And then I have the swimming dinger, which I showed you in my plastics pack. Got the little tail on there, swims around. In the watermelon red flake. Great pattern for usually murky water is where I use it, but it's a great bait. Okay, moving on. In my front pocket here, I just have pliers, a rag for cleaning off my hands, some extra swivels, and extra slip sinkers for bait fishing. In this pocket, I have just a nice handy little scale here. I actually got this from my grandpa. He used it in Lake Mead in the 40s. Great little scale there. Moving on, we have just some extra sunscreen or chapstick when it's extra dry, as I live in Nevada, so I'm pretty used to that kind of thing. And then I have my license in this pack. Just keep it in a nice little plastic baggie there, fold it up. It's actually labeled license right on the tackle bag there. So that's pretty cool. And then